Welcome back guys, a bit of Gotham City Impostors for you today. It was recently on Steam for 50% off, which made it $7.50 American. Of course that means it's $15 normally. And pretty fun game, it's a first person shooter as you can probably already tell, with a few gimmicks involved, a few funny things on your rocket launchers, like the rocket launchers actually launches bottles. But along with all the fun stuff you get some real world stuff as well, some proper guns and all that good stuff. Now, when it first came out, there was a few issues with the matchmaking system. They've since fixed that, or attempted to fix it. There's still some good delays there at times, up to 5 minutes, maybe even a wee bit more at sometimes, but of course a lot of that could be to do with where I'm playing from. Apart from that, there is a few graphical issues going on a few of the maps. You definitely notice your frame rate drop, and I run most things at max settings without any issues. This is actually the first game in probably a year or so that I've had any issues with it running at max, so I've had to turn them back. I think I'm running everything about medium now, which again I've still got the occasional frame drop on certain maps, so it's definitely map specific. So now there is a cash shop, which I don't like at all. I don't think you should be paying for a game and have a cash shop attached to it at the same time. If the game was free to play with a cash shop, that'd be fine. I have no issue with that whatsoever, but I don't really feel like paying for stuff on a game that I've already had to buy. So apart from that, there's not too many other issues with the game. The leveling system is in depth, it is very long. Currently I am level 12, and that's after about 3 or 4 hours played, and the highest level I've seen in game is level 138. So you can work out the maths on that one. I don't know what the max level is. I don't even know if there is a max level. So far I've unlocked 2 weapon keys, 1 of everything else, and there's about 10 different things to unlock. So that could be a good or a bad thing depending on what side of the coin you're on. Some people will really enjoy the long grind, other people like myself would rather just play the game with everything available and let skill be the decider, not how long you've been playing the game. But nonetheless, maybe I'm just a bit over all these level grinds and things like that. But with that said, of course there is still people that really enjoy the leveling side of FPS games. Unfortunately, I'm just not one of them anymore. Been there, done that. Don't have the t-shirt, was too expensive. Now looking past all that type of thing, the gameplay itself is actually really enjoyable. If you can find a full game, which as I said before can be difficult at times, it's definitely fast paced. Really enjoyable. The gadgets add a whole new dimension to the gameplay. The gadget that I'm using in this game here is the glider, so that's when you can see the dive bomb and all that type of thing. There's 8 or 9 different gadgets I believe. Grappling hook, roller skates, bouncy shoes, I can't really remember any of the other ones, but there is definitely a lot of gadgets to use, and they add an extra thing to it, extra dimension to it. As you can see, I'm flying around the map. Not many FPS games you can do that in, and you can also turn that into an attack, of course, with your dive bombs. So getting dive bomb kills is definitely enjoyable. I'd say if they didn't have these extra gadgets and that, the game wouldn't be half as fun as what it is, because they really do add something different to the game. Otherwise, it's just a standard FPS with a couple of funny weapons, but the funny weapons still act like real weapons. A rocket launcher might be shooting bottles, but it's still a rocket launcher at the end of the day. So the main question is, should you buy it? Well, I believe for $15 you should, and if you happen to pick it up at half price, that's even better. The way I tend to compare games nowadays is compare them to the price of a movie ticket. What's your movie ticket now? $12, $15 for a movie ticket, so you're pretty much paying the price of this game for hour and a half, 2-hour movie. Occasionally they might get a 3-hour movie out of it, but not very often. So if you can get a 2 or 3 hours entertainment out of a game for $15, you're doing pretty well, I think. So you're looking for a non-serious FPS, something to waste a bit of time on, definitely go and pick it up. I hope you enjoyed the video guys, and we will catch you next time.